Mom, I'm not coming home. I'm with the pirates now. And before you freak out, let me explain. It's not what you think. They boarded us in the void a few hours from civility. I just remember staring at the porthole as they approached. There were so many of them, and the lead ship was so big. I couldn't believe they had such resources. And that's when I found out why. Ken Speckle, the drift skip trillionaire, he was leading them. He'd been thrown into the ruckus with everyone else who'd been traveling when the drift went down, and they'd managed to cobble together some kind of colony there. Whatever happened there, he's renounced his money and turned against the rest of the 1%. This is the most important thing happening in the system, and I need to be a part of it. In a few weeks, Chastaborn Drew won't know what hit him. I love you.
Dread. A feeling of inescapable fear looms in the room, growing, gripping your heart and squeezing until it's hard for it to pump blood. The edges of your vision grow fuzzy. Those footprints in the floor remain empty, but not for long. The devil is coming. Across from you stands Mailbag, right next to Chastaborn Drew, staring at you, one hand on her gun. Chastaborn starts to laugh. Well, that was easy. I didn't even have to go as high as I thought. But let's do another. 50 million credits. Who else wants to join? And he looks around the room, and you see Winston looks at you, Kalalalu. Churchill glances sidelong at Dota, and you see Randophile shuffle forward a little bit and then look back at you, Brexit. In the distance, you can hear explosions. You can hear buildings collapsing, the fire of like automatic weaponry, lasers, pew pew, the occasional bursts of magic, and behind you, you hear the elevator start to go down.
So, quick point of order: does Mailbag get the 50 million too? If you're upping the offer to everybody else, because that just seems kind of unfair.
Yeah, that sucks for you, Mailbag. You should have held out a little longer.
You could have gotten more money, I think.
You lost out on 48 million credits because you were greedy.
You fucking moron, Mailbag. You're so stupid.
He's like, oh, don't worry. She'll get double for being the first to come across, right?
So 4?
And he turns to look at her.
4 million?
Billion? That's
double anybody else. Hold on. And he pulls out this amulet, and Dota, your skin of your chest rushes up and covers your mouth and presses you down to a kneeling position. You feel hands wrap around your head from behind, Kalalalu, and they force you down, and you can barely see through these fingers. Brexit, your arm reaches, grabs you by the throat, and starts to choke you.
That's not
That's
cool.
a safe word.
Quiet for a minute,
Asmodeus!
right?
Asmodeus!
You can't speak. These hands are covering you, and you're all forced prone. Oh, God. How did you bear to put up with these cretins? Ugh, what was I saying? Rush, yes. So, you want to come this way, right? And they're just looking at you guys.
I use my telepathy to be like, oh yeah, I don't need a mouth to talk, my man. I can speak into your mind all day.
Oh yeah, so do I just forgot. It's actually
Wonderful.
true.
Who would like to go first? I'll convey your wishes to your soon-to-be ex-crew.
That's okay. I reach out to Winston in my brain. Hey, Winston. You can do whatever you want. You've really, I don't think you fought anybody. You've just been like stuck in rooms, and things have died around you, and that's okay. Like if you think it's safer over there, that's fine.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We're fucked.
Winston, close your eyes for a second.
I think if I do, he'll
Close your eyes.
kill us.
Quick second.
Okay.
Quick second. Listen to your heartbeat. Do you hear it? Bum bum.
It's
bum bum.
It's going a lot faster than that.
That's okay. Bum bum bum. That's better.
No, even wait. Like
That,
I think I might be about to faint.
is the music of revolution. That constant beat in your chest is what drives you to thrive, live, destroy, breed chaos, and take what's yours. So why don't you listen to the music, Winston? Let it beat harder and faster. Ride it out. We can all ride it down. Not to hell, because that's where he's from, but we'll go to the other ones. We're gonna do this forever, Winston. Come with us. Bum, bum,
And he
bum, bum.
and he doesn't move. He stands there.
I'm going to talk to Mailbag. I pop in her head for a quick second. I just say, this is a bit, right? Like you, after...
Whoosh, you feel your mental connection cut off as this amulet closes. Oh, I'm sorry. Not today. You can talk to one of these men.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I can hear you, by the way. Hey, sorry. Let's take a minute. I own you. Are you still coming to that realization? Is it taking you this long? I've always owned you, but like I own you. Right? Nods if you understand. Is everyone
Okay.
nodding?
Yeah.
Yes, Daddy.
Brexit's two thumbs up. Oh,
one thumb,
up.
because the other
One
one's
thumb
choking
up.
you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
One thumb up.
Oh, okay. We're starting to learn. Excellent. Now, if you would, little Dota, I believe.
Oh, me, yeah, Dota. Yeah, I'm
You're
going to talk.
Dota now.
I'm going to talk to Churchill, and I just say, no one is this dumb, right? We all know that this guy was literally about to starve a planet to death. He's not going to pay you a fucking credit. The second this is over, you're dead as well, so you might as well try to kill him.
You want me to? Think he's immune to fire?
Light him up, baby.
He goes, and the second he pulls his flamethrower out, the gout just pauses, like an inch from the thing, and the guy goes, oh, disappointing, pulls out a gun and shoots him in the chest. Oh, didn't work. And your go. He looks at Brexit.
Brexit can't really talk with mind things.
Yeah,
so he's just
your
kind
hand
of choking.
lets go when he says that.
oh man, that was pretty good.
Hey, Mailbag, you want some backup? The Mailbag just nods.
Randophile said that.
Yeah. Come on,
All right.
buddy.
Well, Randophile, you do what you got to do, brother. Delta Squad for life. You know this guy still owes us money, so do your thing.
I can build you like a real nice bench with 50 million credits, you know?
You can.
In honor of
Oh, you're gonna make a bench in honor of me.
It's pretty nice.
something.
50
That's a good
million.
idea, yeah.
Or you can pick something better. I don't know, man. I just like, would you take this deal?
Where would you
Ask
put
me
it?
Well,
Like-
why would a bench cost 50 million credits?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
If I made it out of fucking like living, I don't know, people, maybe I had to pay them
Why
on a
would
yearly
you-
basis to be a bench for you. What do you want your bench to be, man?
No, don't. Well, he's
do you
only
want?
offering you 50 million. So why would you spend all that money on a bench?
Because I love you, man.
You idiot. What? No, don't
It's- look,
spend.
it's
If you're
fine.
going to fuck me over
What do
for
you
$50
want?
million.
What do
No, point of order, idiot. No, if you're going to do this for $50 million, don't
I'll
spend
do
it
it for
all
free
on a
if
bench.
you keep fucking talking to me like that, man.
Yeah, well then what the fuck is wrong with you? What the hell happened to you? What
Fine, I'm staying.
all right, idiot.
Stands there, crosses his arms.
Goddamn moron.
Lode's like,
Just
"Yo, I'm
lost
not
50
going either."
million.
Lode, we didn't really think you were gonna go anywhere. You're in love with Brexit. We all know.
Yeah,
Good job,
yeah, I
Lode.
am.
And
I am Brexit, and I want you to.
no,
As
wait. Hey, come on, wait.
He closes his hand, and you see Blow's eyes roll into the back of his head, and he starts to seizure, and he falls to the ground.
Oh, no.
And then you hear cheering outside, and you see the planes and the ships and everything just start to land, and you hear people being like, civilians, as you can tell, like, the battle outside is done. Whatever defense there was, with you guys taking down the weaponry and everything, it seems they're victorious.
Okay. So, how do you want to do this? Are you just gonna kill us? Do you want to let us try to kill you? Are we gonna go back to some weird, funky foreplay with the joking?
Give me one second. He walks over to like the
Okay.
edge of the glass and he looks out and he's like, okay. Katakos. And all of a sudden that devil is there and you guys feel the force of his presence.
Oh, so this
You
is
see
your
that
day.
rifle on his back, a giant flaming sword at his side, and like his hair wrapped all around him like a toga. And he kind of looks at you guys and you see Mailbag kind of like crouch down and like start to shiver. And he's like, You're gonna die, don't worry.
Okay.
My friend here is gonna be taking care of you. But first I wanted you to know, you brought this on yourself, right? You did this all to yourself. You could have lived your miserable little cockroach lives, and then you just stepped outside and you transgressed, and I see you're angry at me, but you've done it to yourselves. I just want to let you know.
Such bullshit. Like,
Oh, Oh, is it
No,
bullshit?
fuck your ideology, man. Like, because we stood up for ourselves, we should have...
The hands cross over your beak.
Oh,
I think
it's
it's
like
holding it like a dog's muzzle.
stood up for yourselves? No, you set a mob on me. You spoke back to me. You ripped my mustache off my face.
You're being a dick. People are starving,
being a
and
dick?
yeah,
No,
so
you
we're,
don't know
we're
your
advocating
place.
for ourselves. People should be able to advocate for themselves.
Advocating for
Yeah,
yourselves.
that's what we
you
were
are
doing.
where you were meant to
And-
be, and you should have remained there.
Whoa.
You made me not fuck.
Chokes you off. Little Blue, Dota, are you willing to admit that you've erred? If so, I might let you die quick. Maybe I'll even keep one of you as a manservant.
Yeah, look, after seeing all this, I definitely know that we've made a mistake. We fucked up.
Oh, one of you has intelligence.
I should have choked you out when you invited me to that interview game show reality show thing.
Oh, you would have been dead before you landed your dirty hands upon me. But
hey,
it's
look,
okay.
that is best case scenario because I wouldn't have to hear you say, what is it, Reich? Are you saying right with an S? What the fuck are you saying?
Your skin wraps around your mouth. Now, nods only for now. Do you think you've won? Do you think you've done something here?
I'm
I
doing
nod
an
yes.
audio shake no.
There's 2 nods, one no.
I don't know what I'm
Kalalalu
nodding
shakes
for.
their
I'm
head.
just shaking in circles.
You hear ding, and like 8 guards file out, followed by another 8, and they're just like in lines behind you, pointing their guns at you. And Chesterborn's like, "It's all right. Stand down. They can't do anything." Now, Katakas, I believe it's time, right? The devil snaps its fingers, and there's a burst of flame, and all of a sudden, the cheering down below cuts off, and it turns into screaming, and you see, or you hear, bursts of flame. And then you see Chastaborn start to laugh. Now you see what you've done here is you've actually helped me. You know, you've whittled down the amount of people I have to pay. Wonderful. A bunch of people have given up and put their guns on the ground. They're traitors, so I get to kill them. But the best part of all of this is, oh no, this poor innocent person was attacked by ruthless savages, the destruction of property, the poor innocents slain, the poor staff members, and I'm willing to bet that there are some innocents dead in the crossfire. And don't worry, if there isn't, we'll find some. We just got a new catering crew. There's a lovely little like bagel chef, and she would do wonderful with a bullet on her head. Bullet like right through the forehead on the front page. People are going to line up to let me sanction them. They're going to say yes to all of my surveillance. They're going to say yes to increased scope and powers. And you've just marched this into my hands. You've saved me a bunch of money doing it. I just want to say thank you. Okay, you can speak. Thank you very much. I know it's probably going to upset you, but I just wanted you to know before you died what you've done for me.
Great. Can you kill us, please? Because if I have to listen to you fucking monologue for any longer, I'm
Well,
going
I
to
was
lose my mind.
thinking, first, you're the only people who really know what's going on with my genius idea. So I was thinking maybe you could just tell me what you think. It's so smart, right? I came up with this whole thing.
You're gonna live a pathetic existence, and then when you're dead, when you die of natural causes, you're just gonna go to hell because this devil took your soul? Like,
Oh, no, the devil's not taking my soul. Did you not understand your souls were the transaction?
Oh,
Your minimum wage.
dude, I don't know why you would think you're even better than a devil. Like, it's so pathetic.
Yeah.
I'm better than everybody.
Like, how? Why do you hate yourself so much?
I don't think
I
you
love
understand how devils work.
Yeah,
my
I don't
dude.
think you get how
s-
devils work.
The soul, your soul is like, and I don't mean this as a compliment, is premium currency to you. So when it comes time, you don't think they're coming knocking on
Yeah,
your
Hot
door, my dude?
Tacos is taking your soul, dude. I'm looking at you, Hot Tacos. He's hungry.
Actually, unlike you three, I read the contracts I sign. And I have lawyers who are...
Smarter than a devil? You got devil lawyers?
Hey, Katako, do you own his soul?
Yeah, Katako, what's this all about?
You legally have
I
to
do
tell us if
not.
you... Do you want it, though? Do you want it, though?
He provides me more souls than I need, and that is a deal worth making.
But, hey, do you agree with me that his disgusting, horrible soul is way
soul.
better than, like, a bunch of little meager souls?
Wait,
No,
hold
the
on.
souls of the good, delightful, delicious, powerful
Katako, did you make a soul deal and not fuck over the person you made a deal with?
Yeah, you're a bad devil.
What kind of devil are you?
Your hand punches you in the face.
Oh, fuck.
And you take 3 points of damage.
These people are so
as
stupid.
He smiles and he says, "Say my name right or not at all."
Oh, I honestly haven't really heard it directly.
Wait, I don't really pay attention to when either of you speak. Is it not Katako?
Then shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pot stickers, we don't know.
What's your name?
Katakas.
That's what I said, Katako.
He hits you again.
We're gonna die just because we won't.
1 point of damage this time.
We're just gonna die because we got bits. Sorry guys, we got bits.
All right. I tire of
You
this.
keep on saying Reich. What
does that mean?
Are you a Nazi now? Like, what's going on?
It's Reich. It's just Reich. It's a word.
What is
it's
happening?
Reich.
Are we already in hell? I feel like this is already in hell.
We're definitely
He starts
now.
to breathe.
We've died.
He's like, all right. I guess you're just defective. This is how you always are, and I should have known better than to try to aim for intelligent conversation with vermin. And he looks straight at Jamjar. And literal, disgusting vermin. Jamjar's just been smiling this entire time and like occasionally like looking down his tummy and rubbing it. I think it's time to end this. And he like kind of stoops down to Mailbag and like brushes the like growing back in fur back from her eye where the bone like tattoo is, and it's just like, ugh, horrific. Why would whatever. If you could pick one of those to kill, let's get this party started. And as Mailbag pulls her gun out and starts to look at you, you see a shadow start to kind of like loom over this top floor, this like glass dome, and Chastaborn stops and looks up, and the demon stops and looks up, and I assume you guys stop and look up, and you see a familiar mass floating overhead. The entirety of the Mount Glee low security prison barge floats into view, and you see the towers are manned by a bunch of Vlaka, and in the silence, you see Chastaborn like fumbling for his amulet. He's like, shut up. As Skin starts to crow back over and mute you guys.
Can we move?
But you can see he's telling you to shut up, and he's like closing your mouth. You have 1 second.
Bring it down, baby! Apocalypse now! Let's do it!
Jamjar, now's the time to do some Jamjar shit if you want.
Mailbag, those are your people. They are here to help you. The way that we tried to help you. Tell them to fucking fire.
Mailbag says, yeah, you abandoned me to the Vlaka, so I'm going to do what you did for me then. And she raises her gun and then fires it up into the roof. As Brexit, roll me a luck check.
Okay. We came back for this little shit. I rolled a 30, brother.
Jamjar goes, and he just starts choking, but these bullets shoot up through the roof, and you see the Vlaka look down, take notice of the chaos, like as these bullets kind of head up towards them, and then Mailbag just goes, and howls, and the snipers start shooting down. You feel that hold on your body break for a second as like chaos erupts.
Who are they shooting at?
The guards and the demon and
Nice.
Chastaborn.
Devil.
God damn it. You guys said demon for so long at the start of the... you have a second to act as this spell is broken in the chaos.
I'm charging Chastaborn to try to get that amulet.
Sure.
I'm helping Dota do that.
Okay.
I'm casting Hold Person on Chastaborn's room.
Sure.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Give me the whole person first. As everything kind of happens at once, you see Jamjar is still like he's choking. All of a sudden, a gout of flame kind of goes out and washes over the devil, but nothing seems to happen. The devil, the second that Mailbag shot up, reaches out with his longsword and just skewers her from behind.
Damn, she's got Sephiroth.
I need a will save.
Oh, you need a will. That's a 17.
18, motherfucker. He's
As he goes rigid, give me rolls.
Okay, I thought there was going to be a but.
Nope. There's a second for you to act, and you're acting.
All right, what do you want us to do to try to get this amulet?
A grapple check
Grapple.
or an athletics check.
I'll do a grapple.
I'll do an athletics. I rolled a 21.
I have another 18 banked from Jamjar. I've already used one of my 18s to do nothing in the last episode.
Now, he is paralyzed, so...
Yeah, I'm not going to waste it. We might need that. I'm just going to roll a regular old grapple. Let's hope for a nat 1 here, boys. Not a nat 1. That's a 23.
Yeah. As you tear this amulet off his neck, as you are helping him do that, Brexit, right? Did you factor in the 2?
I rolled a 21.
Oh, then
Okay,
it would have been
perfect.
24 for me, right? 'Cause
Perfect.
22, yeah.
Yeah, between the two of you guys, you rip this off and you feel free. And then the devil looks at you and says, enough. And roll me initiative checks.
Oh, yoy.
Oh.
Who brought the holy water?
I rolled a 14.
Oh my god, 11.
Yeah, I got a very powerful 5. If you could just note down that it's a strong 5.
Okay. He reaches out, and again, your arm reaches up and grabs you, Brexit, and it just pulls you down, and you fall into the floor. You just go right through the floor and disappear.
Oh,
Again.
great.
Kalalalu, those hands wrap around your head from behind, and when they do, the bug starts going crazy, like skittering around your body, and it's almost like painful, as it feels like its legs are almost like needles, like running into your body, and you are grabbed and pulled down into the floor. And Dota, you're the last one remaining. You see this burst of fire on the floor under all of them. You see Mailbag on the ground, bleeding, a flame disappear. You see Blowed as you see hands that look like they're made out of brain wrap out of the top of his head, push down on his shoulders and push him through the floor. And then your whole skin just becomes a mess of as if there were hands under the skin writhing, and they grab onto your rib cage and they grab onto your pelvis, and one wraps around your spine from behind and they yank you into the floor. Everything is black. Brexit, you're in a beautiful domed greenhouse. There are plants and vines and trees everywhere. You hear, oh my god, Mailbag. And you turn around and you see Blowed wheeling over and a horribly wounded Mailbag clutching her stomach on the ground behind you.
Oof. I run over to Mailbag and I'm like, okay, all right, you Mailbag, how badly hurt is she?
Very badly hurt.
Okay. Is she making death saving throws right now, or?
No, she's still conscious, but the majority of her HP is down, and if she doesn't get help, she will not be doing well.
Okay. And then we're in the guard. What do we see around us at all?
You see this, it's a beautiful, almost greenhouse. And then just space, planets and stars and suns in the distance, and just really ornate paved pathways, beautiful flowers and trees. It's ornate. It's, very lush, verdant, beautiful.
Okay.
And she's just oh, that didn't work, I guess. I'm sorry. I thought I'd pull it off a little better.
You had me fooled the entire time.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but
It is. Well, wait, hold on. Are you saying I'm stupid? Whatever. Can I see if there's maybe some herbs or leaf shit that would help her?
sure. Do you have a knowledge nature? Physical science?
I can do physical
science? What's
science, life science.
Yeah, life science. Give me a life science. Or a medicine check.
Ooh, okay, I'll do medicine check. 14?
You're looking around and it's really hard to tell if anything is going to help. You don't really know. You might know stuff for a rash. You know what I mean? But it's a
Demon
very,
sword.
you need magic, you imagine, right? This isn't just put a poultice on it and there's a hole through her,
Okay, yeah. So we have to find Dota or Kalalalu. Blowed, let's pick her up and let's go find those other our friends.
Yeah, sure. There's a door on the the north end and the south end.
All right, we're gonna go south end.
Sure. As you start to go down, give me a perception check.
Motherfucker, 9. I'm rolling like shit.
Sure. You guys get to the door and you reach a hand onto it. And as you do, a vine wraps around your torso and yanks you back.
Great.
Kalalalu,
Yeah, it's me.
you're sitting at a bar. It's a beautiful mahogany wood bar. There's a bunch of bottles and taps and crazy tanks with bubbling fermenting stuff in it. And you can already tell these are incredibly fancy
Nice.
liquors. There's shit you've never even had that would cost you a year's paycheck to get a drink of.
Cool. All right. This is my hell, eh? All right, we're party down here. This is cool.
Oh, Kalalalu. It's been a while.
You see seated to your right is Ignacio, the dwarf.
Oh, hey, Ignacio.
Oh, how are you? How are you doing? Obviously.
Good.
not so great if you're here, I would say.
Yeah, this is hell, I assume?
Oh, I don't know. It's somewhere.
Well, Ignacio, if we're catching up, we may as well get a drink.
And I lean over and just grab a bottle.
Please, did you see my grandchildren wherever you went after we parted ways? Were you in
not yet.
civility?
Definitely not yet. It's been pretty busy, but it's on the list.
Oh, I'm worried they don't know. Something has befallen the old Pop.
Yeah, that whole curse that turned you into a balloon, that was crazy.
What?
The curse that turned you into a big balloon that like shit out gasoline?
I was taken by a skeletal robot that it took me in the night and it brought me to a table and some symbols glowed and that was it for me, although I don't even know if I'm dead. I don't know what's going on. It's all very weird.
So, I got something to tell you. You may want to take a sip first.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, he doesn't need to know this.
Yeah, I like how you're so unfazed by seeing Ignacio.
That's a 33.
33.
Yeah.
Continue what you're saying.
My perception's plus 17, baby.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so anyway, the ship's crashing. Pew, 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 pew. And then Dota says, oh, I have an idea. It takes out your body, and then you turn into a balloon, and then you shoot out jet fuel.
As you're talking to him, the back of his head blows off.
Oh,
and blood kind of like mists and like spatters down, and he's just drinking. He's like,
yeah, and what was I alive at this point?
I think you may have been dead at this point.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think you exploded at the end. I can't really remember. It was pretty crazy.
So is this...
And you see kind of like flames start to like lick the inside of his mouth.
Oh yeah, definitely
and,
in
like,
hell.
a little smoke start to rise from his head.
Yeah.
And was this... oh dear, it's all just so confusing. I can't really remember.
He fucking explodes. Give me a reflex save.
Oof.
Stink. Oh man, that does not smell good. That's an 11 plus a 4, 15.
Okay, you take 29 points of damage.
Jesus Christ!
He just fucking explodes right next to you, blowing you off the bar stool. All the liquor starts to burn, and you see this like this sweep of flame starts to wrap around the bar. And then a second later, everything's back where it was. You're still on the floor and injured, but it's gone.
Oh,
no Ignacio, no fire. All the bottles are back where they were. Dota.
Okay.
You're in a sauna.
We're doing too many bits. We're gonna die.
You're sitting on a bench in a sauna. It's hot. You're looking up at the roof, which is all like this beautiful, like light pine.
I guess I'm just like forearms out on like just taking up as much space as I can as a little guy.
It's been a while.
Since I could hold my head up high.
Still joking. That's good. I guess life's been kinder to you. And you look over and you see Val sitting in the corner of the steam room, leaning against the wall, one arm gone.
Hey, Val, I was really banking on you being our ace in the hole.
Yeah, well, I did what I could, and I guess it was not enough, because here you are too, huh?
I wouldn't count us out. If this is real, if this is what I think it is, did you know what was happening? And if you did, I need you to tell me as much as you can about this devil. I need you to tell me as much as you can about the contracts, everything you know. Because if we get a chance to fight it, I want to make sure that I kill it.
Ask your questions. All I know... Well, go on, ask your questions. She looks exhausted, and she looks like shit. Like, her eyes are, like, drooping, like, her, like, fur is, like, half burned or scarred off. She's missing that one arm, and, like, the wound looks, like, not healed, but, like, frozen almost. It looks painful. And I don't mean, like, literally frozen, like, as in ice. I mean as in what happened with the, like, the cannonball, where it's frozen in time.
My friends and I were able to get the amulet off Chasterborn. What do we do with it? Is that important? Can we do something with it?
It'll stop Chasterborn from being able to use the demon's magic for himself, but it's not going to change shit about... We signed the contract, so that link to the devil, it's done.
Right, but there's contracts always have loopholes.
Then get a lawyer.
Okay. I like think for a second that there's a phone beside me, and I want to try to call if I can manifest a phone.
Sure, give me a... Actually, you know what? You try, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
That usual feeling of like whatever like tangibility that you feel like, what it feels like nothing. It just feels like you're thinking of a phone.
Yeah, I reached down and kind of like for the first time, quite disappointed that what I wanted to be there isn't there. Okay, is there anything useful that you can tell me? Just anything off the top of your head about this devil?
If I knew more, would I be here?
Look, a lot of people know a lot of things and still have bad luck.
Then ask a fucking question.
How do I kill a devil?
If I knew, would I be here? I fucking tried, and it killed me. It tore me apart, it burned me, and I've been here.
Why were you fighting?
I tried to fucking save you. That's why I fucking fought it. Are you dumb? I sacrificed myself so you guys could fucking escape. I was trying to find out what happened to my fucking brother, and I lost that because I had to fucking carry dead weight like you guys.
Who is your brother?
What do you mean, who's my brother?
I'm trying to find a connection, Val. I don't know. You're telling me to ask a question about a topic I know nothing about. It's like telling me to, ask questions about a book I've never read.
What happened to us happened to my brother.
Okay.
Radiant Travels flew into civility. A couple of people went missing. It took me a long time to track it down because they cover their tracks pretty well. But I was pretty sure it was something to do with Radiant Travels. So I followed them to Bosco and I signed up to see if I could get a clue. I didn't know there'd be a fucking devil. I didn't know it was eating people to fuel a fucking cruise ship.
You know as much as I do. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
You're the one asking me for information. I'm not asking you.
I know. I don't know what to ask you. I literally don't. You don't know how to fight the thing. You don't know how to break the contracts. Those are the things we need to do.
Maybe I'd know more if I hadn't died.
Great. Val, I'm bummed that you died. I didn't want you to die. And I thank for every extra breath that I got to take because you died. And I will tell you,
How long has it been?
A couple days?
Huh. Weird.
Why is that weird?
Because it feels like it's been, I don't know, a couple of minutes, a couple of weeks, both. Doesn't make sense, does it?
No, time is fucked. They were able to stop time. Your wound is kind of in stasis.
Don't worry, it doesn't stop the pain. Look, Dota, I'm sorry. I didn't want it to happen like this. I don't want you to see me like this. I want to be like this. And when I said there would come a time to fuck shit up, and I would fuck shit up, I really didn't want it to happen like this. And she reaches out a claw and just savages you. 20 hit, KAC?
No.
Flat-footed?
Yes.
35 points of damage. As she just reaches into your chest, tears a hole, and she steps back into the wall.
Well, that is literally all my stamina.
You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
No, I won't.
Okay. She claws you and steps back and disappears, literally just phases into the wall as she does. And she looks so sad as she does it.
I'm not going to fight you, Val. I'm not going to fight ghosts. There's bigger problems to be fought. I'm going to go to one of those, the planks. I'm going to just start trying to, pull the sauna apart.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Hell yeah. It's a 19 plus 5, I think. 19 plus 4, sorry. So 23.
23. Give me a luck check.
It's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
You tear the wood off the sauna, where you were sitting, and you see, for want of a better word, organ matter underneath.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep tearing, and as soon as I have a big enough hole, I'm just gonna start punching this gross organ stuff.
Sure. Give me an attack check.
That's a 20, not nat.
Sure. Give me damage.
It's max for 14.
14? All right. As you kind of what are you attacking with?
I'm technically my Infinity Lash, but it's not empowered, so it's just kind of I think I used the Infinity Lash to sort of make claws, almost like crowbars on my hands to pull shit off, and now I'm just kind of using Val's sort of attack that she just ravaged me. So my hands are now wrapped in this Infinity Lash that are just huge claws that I'm just tearing at, burrowing into this organ matter.
Yeah, you take a chunk out of it and the whole ship shudders, and then you see wood race to cover where it was. Brexit. This vine wraps around you and pulls you back, and when you turn around, you see a palm tree, or the outline of a palm tree. It's like someone just cut a palm tree shape into the edge of the ship, because you can just see black and like speckles of stars as this thing kind of like wavers. It's your go. The door's behind you with like Blode is kind of carrying this injured mailbag. This vine just kind of like stopped you from going through the door, but you can still try, or you could attack, or whatever you want.
And this like silhouette of a palm tree is like moving.
Yeah, it's kind of like waving back and forth.
I look at Blode and I'm like, I think whatever. Okay, I don't think we're allowed to leave. We have to, I don't know, commandeer this room. Let's.
Mailbag's gonna fucking die, Brexit.
Okay, yeah, let's do this as quick as we can. I'm gonna try and like, I guess, cut myself off the vine.
Give me an attack roll.
Oh, yeah, this is fucking crazy, brother. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Give me that damage. And it is a plant creature.
Whoa! Wait, you, hell yeah, brother. Yeah, but I didn't. Well, anyways, that's good to know for next time. 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage as you cut out, and you definitely sever this vine, and you see the palm tree start to like, and it like waggles back and forth like violently, and then it splits in half and falls down, and then another one of the plants further back starts to go black, and then you see all these like pinpricks of light through it as if you're staring outside of the ship, and it's going to shoot thorns at you. I assume a 34 hits.
That's a yeah, that hits. That's crazy.
23 points of damage as these thorns
here.
just like start nailing you like up and down your body.
Okay, well, this was a fun campaign, guys. I'm happy we died.
Yeah, I can take one more hit and then I'm dead.
But I can see outside of the ship now after taking out that tree thing.
The one you took out, it's just like gone. So you can imagine like whatever it is, it's just looking at it, it's the shape, and like it's almost like if it was in space, it would be camouflaged. It's not in space, it's in the ship. You don't really know much about it unless you want to roll a check.
Yeah, I'll roll some kind of perception check or something.
Give me a life science.
Oh, it's a 13.
Yeah, you don't know much.
Great.
Maybe it's meant to be planetary camouflage, maybe not.
Okay, this is great. Good luck, everybody.
What do you do?
I'm going to use my defoliant grenade to do another attack. And so these only destroy plant and plant fiber without harming other biological matter. And it kills most mundane grasses, shrubs, vines, and stuff. And I'm basically, it feels like this thing is like transferring to different plants. And so I just want to like destroy all the plants in this room.
Sure.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Sure. You only need to hit a 5 for a grenade.
Hell yeah, brother. And that's 25 points of damage.
Yeah, as you land it down, and all the non-space-looking plants immediately die and wither, and they're beautiful. They're like, you could tell if this was real life, this would be like a 1,000,000 credit garden. And you just take it out with this one grenade, and then you see the remaining like bush just like start to shrink and wilt, and then it just kind of goes and dies.
So how many?
It made that noise?
It did, yeah.
Gross.
Mm-hmm. Sounded like you kind of enjoyed it. Doing anything else, Brexit, before we cut to Kalalalu?
No, that's it.
All right, Kalalalu.
Yeah.
You're in this bar. You're on the floor. You've taken a beefy, fiery hit. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to get a little bit freaky. I'm going to get some of Inatio's blood.
There's no blood.
Oh, damn it. I guess I have to get my own blood. I cut my hand open a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I draw a pentagram.
Sure.
I get a bottle of liquor. I pour myself a glass. I pour another glass across from me, and I get a stool there.
Give me a luck check.
Yeah.
I don't want to yuck your yums, but...
Oh, that's okay. I don't expect anything to happen. I'm just good. How's a 5? A hot 5.
Okay. What are you planning to do here?
Hey, Asmodeus. Hi, I think I'm in hell. You around, baby? Got a couple questions.
You up?
The second you start to try to do this, you see the blood is getting like sucked greedily like into the floor. So it breaks the pentagram almost immediately.
All right. I see you're playing coy with me. It's all right. I know you're watching. It's okay.
Give me a mysticism check.
26.
You expect to feel if you are in hell or if you're somewhere where Asmodeus would hold power, like there's a pull or like an importance, like a strength to names in those situations. And it fell flat when you said it.
Okay, now I'm back to I think we're inside a giant space whale plant.
But you also know that whatever these people were doing wasn't with Asmodeus's. Like, it wasn't with Asmodeus. It was kind of a side deal.
Okay. All right.
So it seems likely that whatever they were doing, they wouldn't want him to be able to see or hear this. All right, what are you doing?
Just looks around like, okay. Is there a door?
There's a door.
I'm gonna roll a perception, so it's not a bomb.
Sure.
31.
Yeah, it's a door. What are you trying to perceive?
If there's any bad guys or traps.
No, you can smell like the smell of like delicious food and like candle smoke, and you can hear faint music in the distance, like orchestral.
There's a dinner party happening. Kalalalu's gotta go. I take some liquor with me because I think I'm going to a dinner party, and I go through the door.
Sure. You walk out and you're in this like lush hallway with like red carpets, like ornate like crown molding and beautiful like walls. Everything's divine. To your left, you see like a big kind of like stairway going up and down. To your right, again, a bunch of doors, little like crevices, an empty like kind of bar that you seem to just be able to walk past and pick up drinks. And further on, a room that you kind of recognize. Looks like the ballroom that the Roomba was cleaning back on the ship.
Oh, we're on the goddamn ship.
Dota.
I want to start burrowing into this flesh wall.
Sure. Do you have a burrow speed?
I don't, but I just want to start like digging and going in.
Give me another strength check.
That's a nat 1. Oh shit. Fuck. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
God damn it.
I was going to make you give me a luck check with disadvantage. I'm just going to make you make a luck check right now.
Good. Let's waste my nat 1. That's a 16.
I don't know how. Maybe you have like kind of reclaimed a little bit of your like manifestation powers, but when you go, you tear a huge hole in this wall and you see like, instead of just like flesh, it looks like almost an organ. And you've just like managed to find it like perfectly.
Yeah, I'm fucking that thing up. I'm just gonna like
give me an attack roll.
Yeah, fuck yeah. As a move action, I would like to empower my lash as well. That's a 21.
Yep, it hits.
That is 18 points of damage.
All right. Now, not all of it's going through, unless this is a silver weapon.
Let me see what my lash considers at this point.
Because I guess yours might be some kind of magical thing.
No, it doesn't seem like I can do energy damage, but it doesn't look like I can. It counts as like different materials.
Are you doing energy damage? Because that also is an important question.
No, I'm just doing slashing right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as you cut in, and then again you see whatever material the wall was made of, like rushing to close the gap. I will say with that nat 20, I won't say it's closed fully. What do you want to do?
If I can do another thing, I might cast a spell in this bitch.
Go for it.
Or should I cast Churn Fluid? This thing ain't going anywhere, right?
What thing?
This organ, is it moving?
You know it's trying to cover it up. You don't know whether, because you pulled open a different part, right? Yeah, so you don't know.
Actually, yeah, no, fuck it. I sort of like brace myself in an X so I can like hold open the stuff just a little bit longer. And as I do, I begin like glowing, and then I just sort of like erupt, launching myself back out as it's closing. But I'm going to cast a wall of steam around the organ.
Okay. What damage does that do? Is it fire?
It's fire damage, yeah. Oh, it's not going to do fucking shit because it's a devil, probably. God damn it. I think. Actually, let me check to see what damage it is. Yeah, it's fire damage.
Yeah, you should definitely, you do this, and you see the hole, like, actually closes up faster.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
I'm so low on level 2 spells.
And you see an eye open in the wall, like a small eye, and you recognize Val's as she locks onto you. Brexit, you're in a room of dead flowers. Give me a luck check.
I rolled an 8.
You hear, and you look back, and there's like a little burst of flame from Mailbag's wound, and Blow's just like, I think she's getting worse. I don't know how much longer she can hold on.
Jeez, what told you that, Blowed? Fuck. Okay, it's okay, Blowed. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna fix this. What would Dota do?
I don't know what I would do.
I hear Kalalalu's voice in my head. What would you do, Kalalalu?
She'd write you up.
I write up Mailbag. Okay, so there's how many space plants left? None. Does that like other thorn plant? So every plant in this place is dead.
Yep. You're just standing in a room with like beautiful tiling, a little space view, and a lot of dead corpse plants.
And that thing that was like embodying the plants is gone.
You don't see it?
I just don't see it. Okay, I'm gonna try and leave now. Try and get out of the door.
Yeah, you step out and you're on this like big like deck where there's a bunch of like sunbathers and like a pool. There's a staircase going down.
And these people are just chilling on
Completely
what
empty.
seems like. Oh, okay. There's nobody there, but
Nobody there but you guys.
there's a pool. There's a sunbathing deck.
The pool's empty, by the way.
Okay. Is there like another door? Is there like? Yeah, I just want to like kind of keep running.
There's a stairway at the far end down. There's a couple of other doors around.
We're gonna run towards the stairway. Can I do like a check to see if like I can like tell if this is like a direction where people are, like if I'm on
Give me a perception check.
track to like find
Hey,
my
we're on a
pals?
cruise ship. That means there must be a handsome doctor performing miracles somewhere on board.
Legally,
Unless
I think
he's off
that's-
on an odyssey.
I rolled a 17 perception.
You hear the light sound of music somewhere downstairs.
Okay, I follow the music. We're going towards the music.
Kalalalu, you come out
Yeah.
into this gigantic hall. You recognize it. There's, those beautiful tables with like linen draped over them. There's, those curved stairways that lead up to a second level. There's a stage. The music's just kind of coming from nowhere. And you hear,
Oh, do you think they'll be dancing?
and you see Ignacio in the corner, kind of like shuffling towards you with a cane.
Yeah, Ignacio, they'll probably be dancing. I plan on breaking it down.
Oh, well, that would be nice. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know where here is, but it's good to see a friend. I've got a Werther's original style for you.
Okay, I'll trade you this bottle of space whiskey.
Oh, just a tipple.
As he starts going towards you.
Okay. Oh, God, you're gonna blow up again. Whatever. I can't say
What?
no to you, man.
What did you
I
say?
can't say... Nothing. It's all cool. It's all good.
You're gonna blow up again.
Come
Yeah,
over
he-
here. Come
he
on and
comes
give
over to you.
Kalalalu a big hug.
Give me a perception check.
28.
Sure. The back of his head explodes off.
I want to go over here real quick. Excuse me, Ignacio.
But wait.
Hold on. No.
You running away?
I'm flying away.
Sure. He tries to grab you. Does an 18 grapple you? I guess it doesn't, no.
No.
But don't leave me.
He falls over. How far is your fly speed?
40? I think 40 or 30? Sorry, 20. It's only 20
Oh,
feet.
okay. Give me a reflex save.
God damn it, Ignacio.
You knew he was gonna do it. You said he
Yeah,
even
why
said
did you hug him? Why did you hug him?
24.
You take 15 points of damage as
Ah,
Ignacio explodes and like
How am
all
I
the
health
tables
now?
are thrown over and everything's like devastating. And then all of a sudden, bam, it's all back to normal and you're landing on the second level or are you hovering in the air?
I'm landing on the second level.
All right, you land up there, and Dota, you see Val's eye looking out from the wall. She fixes on you. She starts to come through the wall.
Val, look, I know that you're either bound on doing this or this might not be you, but I can't go back and save you from what happened, but I might be able to save you from this. This isn't real, obviously, but I think we're on...
It's real.
I know, but what I'm saying is I think we are in the simulation, the fake ship, and if we can get out of it, then I might be able to free your soul and get you a little bit of peace.
I would love that, but you're going to have to do it quick because I'm going to tear you apart.
Yep, great. I'm gonna try to run out the door.
Sure. Yeah, you start running. So you're on this floor. It's well, I guess you haven't seen the other floors, so I can't describe them in relation to each other. You come out. It seems a little bit more muted. It's like blue carpets. To the right, you hear the sound of like running water and stuff. Give me a perception check.
Not very good. That's a 15.
You smell like space chlorine, and from down the hallway up the stairs, you hear the sound of music.
I'm gonna start running towards the music.
Sure.
I'm also like almost Inception style running up the wall and onto the ceiling because I have a climb speed and I'm gonna be on the roof.
Yeah, you look back and you see, in an eerie fashion, Val just like right through the door without opening it, and then
Yeah.
she starts walking after you, and she looks just so sad. Brexit, you bust into the ballroom, and you recognize this because you've also manned the drone the most. It's the exact same ballroom that you were cleaning. You see Kalalalu up on the second floor, and you see Blode drag a mailbag in covered in blood alongside with Brexit.
Oh shit, I'm coming.
We gotta fix her. We gotta fix her.
Sure.
Kalalalu, what do we do?
I cast Mystic Cure.
Sure. Do you? You tell me.
I don't know. I just don't trust it. I don't trust you.
Waste your spell slots like I do.
Actually, I have another ability that might let me do this for free. Hold on.
Healing touch or whatever.
1 second. I forget what stuff I have.
Does anyone still have the amulet we took from Chasterborn?
Yeah, do I have that?
Give me a look check.
It's 10.
No.
Do I have it?
No.
I'm just going to cast a level 1 Mystic Cure.
How much HP?
That's going to be 9 healings.
Okay. As Mailbag goes, thank you. And you can tell she's off death's door, but she's still not doing great. Oh, thank you so much. What? This is the ship from the ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Dota is covered in blood.
Am I there?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was about to say that, but I got sidetracked by you talking about the amulet. As Mailbag comes back to life and says that, Dota runs in.
Yeah, I'm, again, just on the roof trying to get it like high ground. I'm just like, Val's trying to kill us, or at least me. So everyone that we knew who died on the ship, stay the fuck away from them because they are...
Ignatio's a bomb, man. Don't try to hug that old man. Run away.
Yeah, man, I guess I turned him into a bomb.
No, don't say that too loud.
What?
Oh, God. We've all figured it out, right?
Nothing.
This is Radiant Travel, the ship, this is the ship.
Yeah.
So it's living. The ship is alive.
Yeah.
And I really want to stress, I opened up a hole in it and attacked an organ. So like when I say it's alive, it is actually like a physical entity.
Oh, then we have to go to the engine room.
Yes. Or the cockpit or something. Somewhere where there is a place of power.
What?
It's a living creature. Do you want to go to the
Hold on
cockpit?
right there,
really?
and I'll come and help. And you see
Ignacio
coming down the stairs.
Ignacio.
Okay, everyone go the other way.
Go to the engine room and just keep blowing up.
The engine room is this way. I'll meet with you on the way. And he's coming down the stairs.
Okay, go.
Yeah, let's check out the engine room. Engineering.
Sure. You actually put a lot of effort into mapping the ship, so you know exactly where it is, but it is down the hallway where you were running from Val. It is the opposite way. So
Like
you will
back
have to go
towards?
down. Yes, back towards where she was coming from.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, from the other direction, Ignacio is slowly coming down. Mailbag goes, "We can do this, guys." Everyone gets 15 stamina.
Thank fucking God.
Thank God.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say, Ignacio, Val is down that way. She said she'll help you.
All right, let's meet up and then we'll go to her. He's coming down the stairs.
Oh, God damn it. All
You've
right,
got a round to act before he gets to you.
let's just get out of here.
Let's just go. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running as fast as we can.
All right, you guys are heading down the hallway. Give me a perception
Yep.
check.
16 for me.
Rolled an 8.
36.
Thank God.
I rolled a
So-
19 on the dice, baby.
Val has a 19 to stealth. I rolled a 17 on the dice.
Yep.
36 exactly. As you see a shape taking form in the wall and coming towards Brexit, like just like lunging at him where he can't see. basically.
Brexit! Behind you!
What?
That's going to be a 35. It's not going to be. It won't be flat-footed because of the warning.
Yeah, that
Well.
+2 really would have.
Hey,
Yeah.
you never know how you would have rolled. 21 points of damage as she comes out of nowhere and just like gouges like the corner of you.
Thank God I got 15 points before.
All right, as you guys keep running,
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
The only objective is engine room.
you hear her just be like, "Guys, run faster. I'm going to catch you in a second, please."
Hey, Ignacio, Val's right there.
You see when you look back, Ignacio is far closer than he would have been moving. And it's almost like the second you take your eyes off him, he's just like...
Oh, he's like a fucking video game
Oh my
NPC.
God.
He's NPCing right now. He's like Watson from that Sherlock Holmes game.
Hold up, I'll be right there. And you know from your map studying that it's a very enclosed room, the engine room. It's very small. As you guys basically, you get to the door, you throw it open, you see this engine room.
Is there a giant heart like there is in my head?
Nope. There's engines. The whole ship just looks like a normal ship. What are you guys talking about?
Okay, wait, Dota, you said you ripped through the walls and you found the organs?
Yeah, I was in the sauna. I've ripped open the things behind the panels.
There's a sauna?
Okay. Why don't you two should rip through the walls. Why don't I go distract Val and Ignacio? I have a chunk of health. I can maybe withstand a few rounds if you guys can take care of this.
Okay. Yeah, that's as good as plan as any. Let's fuck this ship up.
All right. How are you trying to break through the walls? They're a little bit more like robust down here because they're not wood, right? So give me something.
I'm shooting them.
Sure. Give me an attack roll.
26.
Yeah. Give me a look check.
14.
Yeah. As you shoot into the wall and like a little bit of blood comes out. Give me that damage.
That's going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay. You see, like,
It's
judging
cold
by
damage,
what you've
that
done,
counts.
it seems like you've barely made any kind of like indent.
It's cold damage?
Oh, it's cold damage? You
Yeah.
make no indent.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
Great.
devils-
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
They're immune to
Yeah.
cold too?
No, who knows? You can do a check if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick mysticism check to see if I can figure out shit about devils.
Mine's a 20.
Yeah, I got a nat 20 for a 27.
Okay. What do you want to know? I'll give you 3 pieces of information.
Damage resistances, or sorry, energy resistances.
Sure. Energy resistance 10 acid, 10 cold. Damage resistance 5 good or silver. Immunities fire and poison, and it has spell resistance.
So acid and cold, so electricity it is. Okay, I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna find as many like metal and electrical conductors and shit, and I'm gonna grab them and push them against the wall, and I'm gonna cast Jolting Surge.
Okay. Give me a luck check.
It's a 14.
Okay. Give me that damage.
16 electricity.
As it all goes through. Yeah, you see, like, again, the ship kind of like shakes a little bit. Brexit, you see Ignacio is pretty close to you. Oh, Brexit, I missed our rough housing. Come give your old man a hug.
I'm gonna just like run from Ignacio and just be like, yeah, catch me if you can. Ha ha ha. Let's.
So you're at the door to the engine room. He's coming down the hallway. Are you running past him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and run past him and like, make him be like, chase me. Like I'm gonna do a Jamjar. Like,
okay. Give me a athletics check. This is to see if you can get past him before he explodes.
Hell yeah, brother. 27.
Yeah. Okay. You can tell he's like, as you get to him, the back of his head blows off. But then you're past him. Ahead of you, you see Val walking. She's like, I said run. I meant run away.
Is Ignacio now following me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna like try and do the same thing, make Val chase me. I'm gonna take off my clothes, throw them on Val so she is distracted by something and be like, put my clothes on, hee hee! Real Jamjar-esque. And then try and run past her.
Give me a melee check to see if you can entangle her.
25.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You throw... Is it everything? I can
Yeah,
only
it's
imagine
everything.
you're wearing tearaway clothes.
Yeah, it's all Velcro tearaway stuff.
So what level of clothing do you still have on?
I have on just a jockstrap.
Amazing. Yeah, you throw it. You see she gets like tangled up in it, and she doesn't move for a second as she's trying to clear it away. And you make it, I guess, almost back to the ballroom.
And I'm like, Chief, chase me.
You get like a whiff of parmesan from nowhere, and it feels like an approving whiff. Back in the engine room, Bloat is just like, I'm not sure we're doing much here. We can't just keep randomly tearing at the wall. Is this any better than where you were, Dota?
No, I mean,
Okay. Well, is it just everywhere then? Or is it nowhere? What
what the hell does that mean, Bloat?
Oh no, I'm trying to figure this out.
I'm trying to figure it out too, Bloat. I don't know.
Bloat, why are you... Rex is not here anymore, okay? No one's...
Look, I know
What, you
there's
don't- Wait. Just because Briggs not here, what? I'm supposed to shut up or leave with him? Or what? I'm trying to
I don't
fucking
know.
out.
I don't fucking know what's happening, man. We're in hell.
Kalalalu, you are bad under pressure. Dota.
No, I'm great under pressure. I'm having a great
Dude,
time.
I know for a fact that there is a organ in the sauna. Now, I don't know if it's gone now. I don't know how this fucking ship works. I don't know if organs move around, but we can go back there at least. Like, I know that's there. It is healing itself.
I'm just trying to think a way out of this. All right, I'll follow your lead. What are you guys doing?
I'll follow your lead too, Dota.
So it doesn't look like this, like the engine room doesn't seem to have any significance in terms of the physiology of the ship.
From what you know, you have done damage to it, it seems. Does it seem any different from where you were? Not really.
Let's go to the cockpit and drive it into the sun.
I mean, that's the thing, is like the cockpit could have like controls, like there might be, but we know that this is like this ship doesn't exist.
Maybe we're all in a dream. Everyone try to wake up.
We pinch ourselves.
I roll a will save for no reason.
Okay, what do you?
15.
15? We'll see. I'm not gonna give you any hints.
Okay, hold on. Like, think. We're not fighting a ship. We can't fight a ship. We're people inside of a demon
We went through the
devil
floor.
ship.
Okay, let's go back. Hold on. We were in the room. Hot tacos. I was there. There was. Maybe we're in the medallion. Are we in the pendant? Because the pendant's gone. Are we inside the pendant?
I think we have to go further back. Radiant travel. The whole thing was, you get put into like a stasis.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're in this. No, but that revives you. How'd that work?
But like the whole thing is like, oh, they were never actually on the ship, right? They get put into a dreamlike state, essentially. So the ship doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. This is nothing. I'm gonna just sit down, close my eyes, and just be like, this is nothing. This doesn't exist.
Wait, we're not the people that go on the ship, though. We're the people that get eaten. Look, no one else got taken. It was just the ones that signed the contracts. I don't see Jamjar. I don't see Winston. I don't see Churchill.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. This is where.
So
we're food?
That's a thing, right? Is that different then?
Blode, stop asking if things are different. I don't know what that means.
Blode, you're smarter than you think. Come on, you get there. Riff.
Remember when you looked at Jamjar's tattoos and it all came back to you? We need that energy right now.
God, if only we could look at Jamjar's naked body right now.
Hey, Jamjar, are you here?
God, I miss his teehees.
You hear Brexit. Tee!
We need to break the contract.
Okay. We don't even have a copy of it. We don't even know what we fucking signed, man.
I don't even know what have we got? What have we got to break a contract with?
We've been harassed. This is against the workplace ethics that we signed.
Kalalalu, you still got that bug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm channeling bug energy.
Get in that bug right now.
I'm getting in the bug.
Sure. You get in the bug and you feel it's weird this time. You can tell its intelligence is 12. And when you get in, you see all of you are glowing in the way you usually do, but way more powerful. You've got these like almost blinding purple energy signals blaring off your various like parts. And you can see it's growing now. Instead of being confined to like Dota's skin, you can see it like seeping inwards. Instead of just your eyes, you see it like creeping like downwards, like into your brain, down into your lungs. But you also see you're tethered, all of you, to the ship. And the ship is fraught through it like this purple lacery. And you see big chunks of purple, big balls of purple at like different kind of like areas in the walls.
See big purple balls.
Okay, those must be the organs. Those must be the weak points.
Okay. I point out the closest one.
Yeah, there's like halfway down the hallway, like in the floor. There's like a big like nodule right below your feet.
Okay, fuck it. We're going.
We'll go over there.
All right. What do you do when you get there?
Once again, I'm gonna swap out my paradigms, and I'm gonna take alternate entry, which allows me to like open up a hole.
Mm-hmm.
So to create an opening, you must succeed a caster level check of 1d20 plus your caster level with the DC equal to the obstacle's break DC.
Okay. Give me that roll.
I'm going to use an extra resolve point to give me a +5 bonus. That's a 27.
Yeah. How does this look as you rip a hole in the floor?
I just put all four hands down and I just sort of like push and then pull apart.
Yeah. It just opens like a door.
And then I'm just like, all right, go fucking crazy on this stupid thing.
Yeah, you see this like thick, bulbous like organ below. What are you doing?
I say we full attack this thing. I'm gonna do 2 attacks. The DR was 5, you said, for weapon attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. I'm putting another jolting surge in. That's 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Electricity.
Yeah, nice. As you see this thing like contort and like spasm, and you see like the space in the floor like trying to close and it can't. Kalalalu, what are you doing?
I'm going to peck at it.
Sure. Give me that attack.
Natural 20.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Give me that damage.
I don't even know what my peck attack is.
It's probably 1d3 is usually what
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
goes
it's-
up if it's a natural to like 1d6 when you get specialization, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it's 1d6.
Let's say
I think.
1d6.
That's 24 points of damage.
Damn, okay.
Yeah,
As
plus
you
10 to my natural attack.
you electrocute this, and as it's writhing, he just like Kalalalu gets down and just starts like ripping it to shreds, and the ship, instead of its usual rock, starts to like shake violently. Brexit, you see Ignacio has basically come up right beside Val. You're at the front of the ballroom. The whole ship starts to shake like crazy. Further down the hallway, you see the two of your crewmates like on the floor, like digging into the like electrical blast coming out of this hole. What do you do?
And Val and Ignacio are still chasing me.
Yeah, they're like neck and neck right now. And you can see Val's just kind of like taking your clothes off them.
They're tearing at this organ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I try and shoot it with my convergent
You need to
Worse.
get past Val and
Okay, so
because
I
like
can't try
they're in
and-
between you, and like the
Right.
angle is kind of bad, but you could definitely
Okay.
try.
I say, Kalalalu, can you see is there another nodule near Brexit that he can go to?
I looked down the hall.
Give me a perception check.
27.
Yeah, there's one in the roof of the ballroom,
In the roof of the ballroom, Brexit,
like right behind the chandelier.
by the chandelier.
You want me to shoot the chandelier?
No, by the chandelier.
You want me to shoot by the chandelier?
Yeah.
Now, is your convergent laser is fire damage though, right?
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, don't use that one. Do you have another one?
I can try and climb up there and use my
What war guy only has one gun?
I didn't get many. I have my plant grenades.
Is it old school? Like, can you like swashbuckler, like cut the rope to the chandelier and go up?
Oh, is it let me see if it's an old school chandelier. Hey, Niall, is it an
You
old school
know
chandelier?
it's an old school chandelier.
Yeah, I'm gonna swashbuckle this, boys.
Oh yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, man. Does a 13 do it?
Yeah. I'll say it
Hell
does it.
yeah.
It's fucking cool as shit. You like chop this chain and the chandelier starts to fall. You rock it up towards the roof. Give me an attack roll.
All right. We're gonna stab the shit out of this thing. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
19 points of damage.
You punch in for some pretty solid damage into the roof. And the ship starts to go crazy. It's like shaking itself apart. You see like cracks forming in the walls. You see all these things, and then the walls slam outwards, making this hallway the same size as the ballroom. You see the walls just kind of like form into this large dome. In a burst of fire, the devil appears, flapping its wings lazily in the air down the hallway with like a little bit of blood like running from its eye and like down from its mouth. And it goes, "How'd you find those? No matter." Give me initiative checks as it raises its rifle and decides to just kill you guys.
Hello, Spaceship Dane here to do the thing. This one is going to be real quick. First and foremost, we hope you're enjoying the finale of No Jobs for the Wicked. I want to take a quick second and thank our incredible guest, Chinook, for coming on and playing with us. He definitely changed the vibe of the show. I didn't realize it was going to be as funny as it's been, and I think that is almost entirely to do with Chinook, an incredible player. If you want to get more Chinook, their socials are in the episode description. Also check out My First Dungeon, specifically the Orbital Blues campaign. I think that is some of Chinook's finest work, so please check him out. If you're in New York, go see his live stand-up comedy. Just support this person as much as you can, because we had a blast, and people who are this good at what they do should get noticed. So once again, huge thank you to Chinook. Also, a huge thank you to Jay Stroutman for doing our intro for this week, rounding off our incredible guest intros. They are exceptionally lovely and exceptionally talented. We met very briefly recently after years of people being like, you guys haven't met? And it was everything we could have wanted and more. If you would like more of Jay, It's easy. Check out their AP, Planet Arcana. Are you a fan of tarot cards, science, fantasy, and noir mystery? It'd be weird if you didn't like at least two of those things, considering our podcast. Are you seeking a world of high drama and sheer absurdity, intrigue and crime, neon dreams and the data divine? Tune into Planet Arcana, an audio fiction built through a D&D 5e framework, homebrewed by 2 DMs and featuring original music, retro futuristic vibes, and a tight cast of 3 brilliant players. You can visit planetarcana.com to learn more or find it anywhere that you listen to podcasts. Second, the next episode that comes out will be Season 2 related. Will be a Campaign 2 related episode. We're just jumping right in it. We're, done playing our mini arcs. We're done exploring new systems. We're going back to Starfinder, and we are kicking off Campaign 2, our next long-form campaign in 2 weeks' time. If you want to participate, as we've talked about before, the show will have a lot of audience participation. You can suggest names like you could in the last season. You can participate in the voting either from the Patreon or in our Discord for free. You can submit quirks, catastrophes, and conflicts, which is the random chart the boys will be rolling on periodically. There's a lot of ways to get involved in the show, especially in Campaign 2. And if you are interested in that, you can do it all in our Discord. So head on over to noquestcast.com, click the Discord link, head on over, and we'll see you there. If you want to get a sneak peek, an early access peek at Campaign 2, we are going to be releasing the world building episode on our Patreon next Wednesday. That will be up exclusively for Patreon. The video content of us drawing on the map and everything will stay exclusive to Patreon, but we will eventually release the audio version of the world building episode. But if you want to get a glimpse of what Season 2 is going to look like, head on over to the Patreon. It'll be up next week alongside the 10-minute rest. That's it, I think, for this one. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think I am. We hope you enjoy the exciting finale of No Jobs for the Wicked, and in 2 weeks we'll see you in No Quest for the Wicked Frontiers, baby.
Hey, Katako, good to see ya.
Hey, Hot Tacos.
Sorry, have I been saying your name wrong? Is it Hot
It's
Tacos?
Hot Taco. Yeah, he's on fire, man. Come on, of course it's Hot
Right.
Tacos.
Sorry, Hot Taco.
So glad I
rolled a
took a
19.
bunch of really cool damage spells that are fire-based. Really should have thought about the whole, we're fighting a devil.
You could have, at any point. Give me those initiatives.
19.
I got a 16.
4. Jesus.
Hell yeah, Ryan.
You see this thing as it goes first, flying in the air, unholsters this laser rifle, and just goes and just shoots like a fucking hail of bullets down, hitting everybody.
Oh, man.
So you breaks it. 29 hits. Jesus. 11 points of damage. 29 hits you, I assume, as well.
Mm-hmm.
15 points of damage.
There go all my stamina again.
Can we switch can he take the 11 and I take the 15?
Nope.
Fuck.
And then another 15 for Kalalalu. You see Mailbag go down again as one of them just shoots right through her side and she falls onto the ground and curls around the wound. Brexit, it's your go.
And so basically, as we stab these organs, he's taking damage.
Yeah, but you've it's reformed the ship. And now it's
Okay.
just in front of you. You can imagine that it thought it could take care of you with the other thing. You figured it out, and now it's fuck it, I'm just going to swat you guys.
Yeah, now it's stage 2.
I'm going to go stab him. I'm going right to him.
Yeah, you run up, and he's floating there with his rifle. Give me an attack.
Does a 26 hit?
26 hits.
28 points of damage. Wow, I
Damn.
basically almost rolled max damage on that.
Damn. Yeah, how do you hit him?
I am fully in my just jockstrap still, I guess. So I think he turns his rifle, I duck it, and then I come up under him to try and cut his hands off the gun, sever his arms from the gun.
Hell
You
yeah.
can tell me how I hit him.
I'll say you cut it, and the rifle flies out of his hands and just reforms on his back. And he looks down to you and "Grrr." Dota.
I'm going to run, slide behind one of the... Are there still ballroom stuff, tables and stuff?
No.
Oh,
it's just an empty
open?
room right now. Actually, no, that's not fun. Yeah, you see that it is all the ballroom stuff still there. He's floating above the stage.
Cool. I'm going to slide behind a table for cover, and then I'm going to look at him and cast Soul Surge at a 3rd level.
Hell yeah. First, give me a check to see if you beat the spell resistance.
Yeah.
It is a D20 plus caster level.
Cool. That's 21.
Yeah.
Cool. I have to do a ranged attack against your EAC using my charisma. 22.
22 points of damage?
No,
And
22
what
against 22 against EAC.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
Damage is going to be 10 D8s.
Damn.
For one of them, I'm going to use my stored 7.
Cool. As you just hear like, tee-hee.
Yeah, for the sake of time, how about we all do 30 damage flat?
54 points of damage.
So just 30 damage?
No, I lied. That was a joke. I do bits.
How does this look?
I slide behind the table and I pop up and I just say, you can take souls from people. You can worship those who have a ton of money. But when you die, you can't take money with you. You can't take anything but the experiences that you have. So you can come after our soul, but you're not going to get it. And I hold my chest and I just say, you can have all the money in the world, but I've got war friends. And I hold all of my hands to my chest. And then all of a sudden 4 hands wrap around Kalalalu and Brexit and Mailbag and Blode. Even Val, if she's still around, and just these beams of light go shooting towards them.
Hell yeah.
I'm giving the old war friend stare.
You could tell he gets hit, drops his rifle, turns around as Brexit slides under him, hears you talk, turns back and gets this fucking insane blast in the chest, and just is not expecting any of this from you guys, and you hear him it's, you should be mine by now. What is this? How have you outlasted it? Kalalalu, it's your go.
All right. Kalalalu flies in. Woo, 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 woo.
For a touch attack mind thrust?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a touch attack mind thrust. I was trying to make it cooler, Niall, than normal, but...
It's not a touch attack.
You don't have to fly in.
Oh yeah, I'm at distance. I fly in the middle.
It's so fun. No, fly in. Get attacked. You
No,
deserve
I'm
it.
So
good.
funny.
I'm going to
All
roll
right.
against SR. Does 18...
You try to focus on the mind thrust, and again, those
I'm going to
hands-
use my ability to re-roll once a day.
On me?
Yep. So you can re-roll that check. I'm using Warlancy Luck. Or
20.
Warlancy Gamble or whatever.
20?
Yeah.
Give me that down. Oh, I guess will save, right?
Yeah, as those hands wrap around, those illusory Dota hands, grab them off and pry them.
Very cool. Yeah, you could tell he was and again, all confidence when he sees this, you could tell he was a little surprised by your guys' initial onslaught, regains composure, immediately shuts that spell down, and then somehow, whoosh, those hands are ripped aside. And I'm pretty sure he's failing his will save right now, because that's a 10.
Yes!
Nice.
Level 3 mind thrust. 46 points of damage.
Oh my
And so
god.
Kalalalu, being protected by Dota's arms, spreads her wings out large as a burst of energy flies at him. This big yellow Kalalalu chaos energy blast hits him, goes straight into his brain. And I'm like, hey, I found something out. Daddy Asmodeus doesn't know you're fucking around with people's souls.
You see him pale at that. It's his go, and he lashes out with his hair. 28 hits you, Brexit.
Yeah, I have no armor on. So
Does it
you're-
exceed your KAC by 4?
Yeah.
As his hair wraps around you and grapples you in place, and he swings down with his sword for a 29.
29 points of damage.
No, 29 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That is 26 points of damage.
I'm going to use a resolve point as a reaction to prevent wounds. So I get to reduce that damage by 3d4.
Hell yeah.
Reduce that by 10.
Cool. You take 16 damage as he goes, no matter. The ones that are mine, they'll finish this. And you feel a tap on your side, Dota, as Ignatia goes, sorry, I lost you for a minute there. And Ryan, you feel claws sink into your side as Val just slices right through you for a...
Can she fly? Can she get up to me? I'm flying, baby.
She falls out of the ceiling, man.
Oh, shit.
As she falls past you, she just 27 to hit, I assume, will do
Yeah,
it.
that hits.
That is a 27 points of damage.
I'm looking rough, boys. I can only take one more.
And Dane, you just see the fire building and building. Give me a reflex save.
Okay. I think that's my only good save, so there's that. It's a 19.
You take 13 points of fire damage as Ignacio just explodes. But the second he explodes, you see he's just still standing beside you again. And he's like,
Oh, sorry. I lost you there.
and Kalalalu, you see forming in the roof above you this shape of Val. Brexit, it's your go.
Wow, chill out, dude.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stab him with my devastation blade again.
And while this is happening, you hear,
Hey, Brexit,
Uh-huh.
get him for me, okay?
so you can add a +2 to attack and damage.
I love you, I love you. I love you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Mailbag. That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah, brother. And that's a 28 points of damage.
How do you do this?
Yes. Fuck this devil up.
So like, yeah, I'm still kind of under him, and I take my blade out and like I turn it upwards to like cut him like vertically from like the groin to the head to try and like slice him down the middle.
Yeah, as you power up and you literally, because you have an absurdly long sword, right?
Yeah, it's crazy big.
It skewers him from like crotch to like the tiniest point sticking out of his skull as you have this full devil skewered on your sword, and he just goes like, wow. And then flash, you guys are all gone. You're back in the room. You see Chastaborn Drew with a gun aiming at the remaining people who are kind of like forced down onto the ground by the guards. It's like all frozen in time for like 1 second. And Jamjar is looking at you, Dota, with thumbs up and 2 fingers pointed towards their chest.
Towards Jamjar's chest?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I don't know, are you looking at their chest?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, yeah. You see a tattoo of Jamjug that you've never seen before. And it is holding a clock, and it winks. And you have a clock in your hand with like a little button on it. And then everything comes back, and you see him putting a gun to Randophile's temple.
You can stop time.
I look at Chastaborn and I say, hey, Chastaborn, thanks for the vacation.
Raj, how does this happen? Why are you back?
Oh, sorry. We just had such a great time. We wanted to throw you a little party. And what's
Guards?
a party without a little confetti? And I'm going to press the stopwatch.
As you press the thing, and everything starts to rewind. You cast a level 20 rewrite time from Jamjug as the guards go back into the elevator and go down. It doesn't look like anything outside the room is being affected. And as you rewrite time, the devil never shows back up. But it does put Chastaborn Drew right where he was standing in the middle of his monologue when you put the cannon out and shot it. And he says, so... And it is so devastating that it punches right through his torso without even moving him. There's just a hole that's like, the size of like a big pot, just gone from his torso. And it takes him a second to realize that there's just this gigantic gaping, like you could fit Jamjar in there, vent-sized hole in his chest. And he goes,
but I look at him and I say, Reich, I guess it isn't cake.
And he just falls over dead. And then outside you hear ships landing and people start cheering. They're like, civilians, as you have slain Chastaborn Drew.
I want to drag his body over to the window and just like slam it out against the window so everyone can see it.
Everyone just starts going fucking ape shit. Yeah. People are firing guns in the air. You see like a lot of the surrendered soldiers are like, oh, thank God. And they're all like also cheering. And then you hear and as something really heavy shakes the room. And you know something has just fallen through the glass behind you.
Oh, God, it's Tank Man. We can't fight Tank Man.
Guy.
You see a man standing there, and then you see a waver for a second in the air as there's a turret facing towards you, the turret of a tank. And then he goes, oh, shit, is that my employer?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, man, we blew a hole in him with a confetti cannon.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys around, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
See.
Good knowing you.
Probably gonna have a drink down at the bar if
Like
you
here?
wanna. Yeah.
Is it on him?
I mean, he's not gonna pay you whatever you were supposed to get paid, so you might as well drink it, right?
Yeah, I'll see you guys down there. And he grappling hooks up to his ship and flies down and lands. Is there anything you want to do in this exact moment, or am I going to cut to Brexit a couple of weeks from now?
I would like to get back on that computer and just like make all of his files public.
Sure.
because I tried to do it before and got interrupted because I'm shit at computers. But now that there isn't any pressing threat, I want to just like blow Bosco like wide open, like all the drift shit, all of the like Radiant Travel shit. Obviously, like I want to put it all out to everyone's phone, broadcast it out, make it public, just so that like his shitty son can't take over the company.
While you're doing that, your like headset beeps and you hear, "Dota, darling, seems like you've done the impossible once again."
I mean, I told you, baby, you got to bet on Dota.
Oh, if there was people placing bets on this, I woulda. Any chance you find those contracts for me to look through?
I assume there is a contract folder somewhere. Yeah. I send it over to her.
Shoot them my way. I'll start working on it for you.
That would be great. And there's going to be probably a little bit more than just me and my friends. I would like to, if possible, get everyone out of this.
Hey, I'm not you. I can't work wonders, but I'll do what I can. All right.
I like copy all to respect.
All right. Anything else you want to do in this immediate second?
Brexit's looking around and is like, "Hey, does anyone have spare clothes? Mine didn't reappear with me."
Yeah, you're just fucking absolutely in nothing but a loincloth right now.
Yeah.
Jamjar like sidles up to you and is like, "Hee, take it off. Join me." There's vents everywhere. And then the grenade that he'd been trying to spit back up pops out onto the ground, and Renfile dives for it.
Like, kick the grenade so it's somewhere else where no one is.
It's gone to Chesterbone.
Yeah.
It lands in the cavity of his chest. Blows both halves, one to each side of the room. Guys, if you don't mind, can you give me and Brexit like a minute?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
I'm going to go have a drink with the tank man, so yeah.
I'm going to go cook some food.
Amazing, yeah.
Hey, blood.
Look, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm carrying a pretty big torch for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't like how sometimes you're a little mean. You know what I mean? So, you could say no, obviously, because that's how this works, but...
Okay, no.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I thought I would at least try to ask.
Yeah, Blood, listen, man, I'm not someone that's going to get tied down. It was fun when we kissed a few times. You're really deeply in love. That's not for me. I hope the best for you. You're great. We should be friends. But, I feel like if we fucked, it would be bad. You would be really attached. So I'm going to...
Oh, I was just going to ask if we could fuck. I don't really want Aiden past that because it really feels like you're not at that stage, you know?
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, totally.
I might have a big torch, but I'm not dumb.
Yeah, okay, great. No, this is great. Yeah,
no,
okay,
I think
cool.
you're very hot.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, yeah. Let's grab a drink with the tank man and see what happens.
Yeah, let's fuck the tank man.
But I will say, you did float the idea of mailbag joining at some point. Can I just veto that now? You're back on Ember Green.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
okay.
Man. Let's not. No offense, like mailbag's great and all. Mailbag's still on the ground, like injured, like, yeah, no, I don't
shit, we should help Mailbag.
Just dragging her bloody corpse across the elevator.
I also don't want to be involved if that's fine.
That's cool, Mailbag.
Smash cut. It's 3 weeks from now. What's Brexit doing?
Brexit has regrouped the Delta Squad together, and we are in a financial literacy class, learning how to invest money.
Hell yeah!
And I'm like, Randophile, you idiot! $50 million is not where you shouldn't buy a bench with 50 million credits, you idiot.
It was like an honor to you. It was a very nice moment. I don't understand.
Okay,
it's like
you can honor someone for like 2 million credits. You need credits. This is how we get.
Yes, I can honor someone I don't love. I love you, man.
I love you
fucking
too.
Delta. Like, do you not get
Delta,
that?
yes, but you don't need to. If you were gonna sell me out for 50 million credits, okay, you don't need to spend all those credits to honor me. Use 5.
I was probably gonna mailbag them.
What do you mean mailbag them?
Like, pretend I'm over there, shoot the sky, alerting the black guy, like something like that, you know? I was probably gonna do it.
Can I roll to see how honest he's being right now?
Sure.
Is that a sense motive, I guess?
Yeah. You got an 18.
I rolled a 17.
You look
I have
at
a
him,
-1.
Flat-faced. He's just like, yeah, probably.
All right, I believe you.
And Winston's like, hey guys, come on, pay attention. Like,
yeah,
you gotta get your T4s, your T48s, your 9783s. I'm looking at all this new like like war guy stuff. And guys, you were acting illegally as soldiers for a long time. You never even filed your proper referendums. I don't even know why they call them that, because that's not a thing. But you haven't done any of it. Liam did about 50%, but there was everything on your end.
Is that how we get tax cuts or something?
No, it's how you pay the tax that you haven't been. There's also 18 outstanding warrants for you alone, Brexit.
I shoot this person.
Shoot Winston?
Oh,
Winston
I thought that was
jumps
the
behind
teacher.
desk.
I thought that was the teacher.
It is the teacher.
Winston's the teacher?
Winston's teaching you guys.
Fuck!
You mean attack roll?
It's great because we just killed a devil, and like Winston was level 1, so the amount of levels he's gone up, he's so strong now.
23.
23. Yeah, you shoot, and like this force field activates right in front of the like little like teacher's pew, and he's like, guys, come on, please. That's the third one this week. We're running out of money for that, and you're paying for them. This is what I'm talking about, financial literacy.
All right, then I write that down. Don't shoot teacher.
Anything else you want to do in this little vignette before we move on?
That's it. Brexit's just trying to learn how to be a good war boy.
Hell yeah. Kalalalu, where are you?
Kalalalu's on the back on the street. I'm assuming Bosco with the planet is like everyone's now like, what the fuck?
Everyone's gone and no one's allowed back because it's like so fucked. Like those atmosphere generators are going to go at any moment. So it's like people who would have to go in and like replace them and like do the whole place up to reach acceptable living standards now that there's a spotlight on it. No one's willing to put the time and money into it. And like people are obviously very hesitant to go back. So it's just like this abandoned like honeycomb planet right now.
Well, Kalalalu stole one of Chester Drew, whatever his name, the bad guy's credit cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm opening up a food truck.
Sure. What kind of food are you cooking?
Whatever I feel like the day of.
Yeah.
You bring me the food and I cook it. Like, I don't like, yeah, Kalalalu's just chilling.
Which,
it's like just Kalalalu.
Which planet?
I don't know what planet have we been to, but it still exists.
All of them? You didn't blow up a single planet. Civility or Amos Malta are probably your two.
I'm on Evergreen by myself in my food truck, hanging out with the dinosaurs.
That is a crime.
That's okay. They can't find me. I'm just Kalalalu is in the trees watching the hot doctors on Evergreen.
Sure. Have you like entered into like employment with the Rangers there?
Yeah,
sure.
I'm also a hot doctor. They believe me because I'm a really good actor, as we know from my chef thing.
You're there. You're like setting up for lunch, and you see like 3 people walking down with these lab coats unbuttoned and like nothing on underneath. Like they're all topless. And Caden is the first one down, absolutely shredded, uplifted bear, and he's just
Jaden
like,
and Braden.
Hey, it's actually Caden, Valentine, and Alessandra.
Sure.
Yeah,
Alessandra has a doctor. I'm the new doctor / chef. You can call me Dr. Odyssey. I travel around feeding doctors and helping them solve medical emergencies.
If anybody hasn't listened to the 10-minute rest, they don't understand these jokes, and it's so sad. Yeah, they're like, oh, amazing. We eat so poorly. We just boil chicken, boil potatoes, man. You know, get those proteins.
Let's go make some hot tacos and make out.
Sure, high protein tacos?
High protein, yeah.
How
high? 12.
Shit, per?
Yeah. 12 per unit.
Hell yeah. Okay, give me 8 units. And you want to get pump on first?
Yeah. You guys, have you seen one of those cool dinosaurs?
Oh,
I've got a bug I need to bring home too.
A bug?
I look down at my feathers for the last time. I lock eyes with the little bug.
Oh, it's not that little anymore. It's grown like 5 times the size that it used to be.
Oh, so this is not a backpack. It's actually a giant bug that lives on my back.
The thing like crawls over your shoulder and they're like, what the hell is that?
We have like a parent relationship. I'm just bringing them home. I reach up, I scratch it under the chin.
We will take them. We'll study it. Thank you very much. It's from here?
You can't, yes.
Oh my God. One of them reaches for it.
Go, my son, go! And I like lift it and send it into the air.
There's a flash of infernal fire and it disappears.
Anyway, I'm gonna go make some tacos. And Kalalalu walks off.
All right, Dota.
I am walking the streets of civility, with a like a handwritten note, and I look up, and it's an address, and I'm standing in front of a house, and I have tracked down Ignacio's grandkids.
Civility is like your typical cyberpunk like city. It's like all these big like gleaming like silver spires of buildings and like neon advertisements everywhere. And one half of the planet, because it's closest to the sun, is this giant like metal shield like floating in the sky attached by a bunch of space elevators that on the outside is a giant like solar panel, and on the inside is just constant advertisements being blasted on like an interplanetary level. So you find yourselves kind of on the outskirts where there are like these smaller high rises of like, 80 floors. And you know that on the 42nd floor, it is Ignacio's family.
Yeah, I get out the elevator, and I'm just like looking at the thing, looking for the right number. And I just kind of knock on the door.
Hello?
Hi, is this the Ignacio household?
Ignacio household? No, it's the Cuddle Bud. Are you talking about my grandbaby? Ignacio Cuddle Bubs?
Oh boy, yep, that's him. That's my good friend Ignacio.
This like little tiny dwarf opens the door and like,
Grandpappy. Oh wow, is he here? He said he finally visited. We've been making art every day. We haven't seen him. And look,
and they point at a fridge. It's just like covered in very cute but very terrible art.
We made all for Grandpappy.
Well, unfortunately, he's very busy. You could say that he's really spread thin these days. So
the mom comes out. She's like, "Why'd you say that weird? Like it was some kind of joke for my child to get. I don't think they understand you."
I'm not great with children. However, Ignacio.
I'm a great child, so it won't matter.
Okay. Just like pat him on the head. Ignacio, I worked with Ignacio briefly, and he always said great things about you, and how everything he did was for you and to take care of you, and every day he woke up thinking about you, and every day he went to bed thinking about you.
He's a great dad.
Yeah, he was a great friend and coworker as well. He really got us through some troubling times. Really, the wind beneath my wings. In dire situations, really took us to new heights.
You're saying it weird again. Sorry.
Is
it a dialect thing?
It might be. Yeah, it might. This is my first time on Civility. I think you guys are.
I don't want to be inflammatory. I just.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to. He sent this, and I reach into my pocket and pull out the Werther's original, and give it to his daughter. I guess I give it to the grandkid.
Oh wow, just like Grandpappy always used to do.
Yeah. He really wanted to make sure that got to you. So anyway, I just wanted.
Where is he?
He's.
When's he coming home?
That I do not know. But he wanted to make sure that he sent his best wishes. Because I was going to be on planet, and he reached out to me.
Can I write him a letter?
Yeah, I will make sure that he gets it.
They pull one of the like badly drawn things, right? Love you, Gwamps, in crayon, and gives it back to you.
Give that to him, okay?
I will.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Love you too.
New granddad friend.
Granddad friend, yes. Granddad, no. And I look to his daughter. I'm just like, I really do want to really, really stress how much you meant to him. Yeah.
Not mean.
I don't work with him anymore. Sorry. Yes. What he means to you.
Bosco's been down for a couple of weeks and he's still not back. He should have come after that.
Yeah. Can we talk in the other room real quick?
Sure.
I had full intention to just let them keep waiting, but
you can.
No,
like I'm just saying there. That's where she's at.
Dodo was hoping he could get through this, but he can't. But he doesn't want to tell the kid, so he's gonna. He looks at Ignacio's daughter and is just like, unfortunately, with everything that happened with Bosco, your father was one of the casualties.
Thank you for letting me know.
I didn't work with him for long, but the brief amount of time that I knew him made me inclined to come and tell you.
I appreciate that.
That's how much you meant to him.
I know he would have been pretty excited to work with a celebrity too. So, and she holds up like pulls your book from like a cabinet and is like, all that's missing is you, right?
That's right.
We've read it. It's great.
I'm glad. I'm working on a new book.
Well, thank you for being his friend.
Yeah. I put my hand on her shoulder and I say, "He was a real blast to work with."
I'm sure you lit up his day.
Sometimes you really lit a fire under my ass, but it was worth it.
Well, I'm blown away by this kindness, so thank you.
Hey, Dota, I don't want to pop any bubbles, but we have to go.
Sorry, my friend's waiting for me. It was lovely to meet you.
Did you tell him that you blew him up?
Sorry, what was
I gotta go. Bye. Run out the door. I used the spell that I was really hoping I'd get to use. I use reality leap, and I disappear.
And as you leave, your headset starts ringing.
I answer it.
Dota, you're with the other two?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just doing a quick stop over at Civility.
Okay, good. I've finally finished going through the contracts. You're gonna want to sit down for this one.
Okay.
Send it over. And you see a wall of infernal text, and then it starts to like slowly populate, and then a square goes around the bit at the bottom, and it just says, "In case of death, souls revert to ownership of Abyssin."